Hello YouTube, what's up guys? This is Bud Dean Langley here, and I'm here for my December 2018 CD collection. And I just want to tell y'all a little bit why I didn't do one on my main channel for November. And that reason is because in November of 2018 I had more country CDs than metal or any other genre or whatever, you know. So that's the reason why I didn't do November 2018 CD collection, but I am back and I'm here for my December 2018 CD collection, and this counts as all of the CDs I bought for December of 2018. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started guys. Okay, sorry about that, I had to move something out of the way. And I got 10 CDs here, so they're all metal of course, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one I want to talk about here. And also I'm in the basement, so I have to be very, very quiet. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with my first pick to show y'all. Okay, the first pick to show y'all is Motorhead and their album Bomber. This is the very first album that I've bought from this band. And of course I've heard of Motorhead plenty of times before because they had so many great songs for WWE, including Line in the Sand for Evolution, and The Game, and King of Kings for Triple H. And this album, this is a really good album. The only reason I went with this album to buy is because it was a breath of fresh air for me. I did not know a single song from the album, not even the title track, but I bring it home, I stick it in the CD player, and man, what a classic this is, man. Definitely recommended. A thumbs up for this one. Definitely recommended. Hold on guys, I gotta pause the video. Alright guys, sorry about that. Messenger kept popping up in my way, so I had to mute the conversation until I'm done with the video. Alright, next up I got 3 albums from the same band, and that band is Korn. So let's go ahead and talk about the oldest Korn album that I own, and that would have to be Follow the Leader. This is a really great album. From the song Freak on a Leash, Dead Bodies Everywhere, BBK, All in the Family, Children of the Corn, Got the Life, and even the opening track it's on. I mean, this album, the first 12 tracks are all silent, and the songs begin at song 13 and they end at 25, but still, it's pretty cool, you know. But yeah, this is a really great classic, and another album that I definitely recommend to people. Even if you don't like metal, this is an album for you. Okay, next up is Issues by Korn, since I'm talking about my Korn collection right now. And yeah, this album, it's really good as well. I mean, so many great songs, from Falling Away From Me, Trash, Make Me Bad, Somebody, Someone. The singles, all those singles were great as well. I mean, this album's good, but I think Follow the Leader's better, but still, this is a really great album and another classic. Definitely recommend it as well. Alright, and my last Korn CD so far is the Serenity of Suffering. And yeah, man, this is a really great album. Rotting in Vain, Black is the Soul, A Different World featuring Corey Taylor, Insane, just to name a few, you know. But yeah, once again, a definitely recommendation. I'm sorry I'm recommending these albums, guys, but dang, these albums are really great. They really are. Alright, next up, I have 2 albums by the same band, and let's go ahead and talk about this one first, okay? This is Temper Temper by Bullet for My Valentine. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this because this is one of the most overhated albums of all time, of any music genre, especially metal, you know. Like, every time I go on a review or something for this album, it would always get negative feedback and a negative rating. I don't know why. It's better than Gravity, that's for fucking sure. It It really is way better. Breaking Point, the title track, Different Temper, POW, Dirty Little Secret, Riot, Saints and Sinners, and even Tears Not Fall Part 2, just to name a few songs or so. But yeah, this album, it's really good, and you can go check it out if you want. I mean, it's your choice, you know, but I really like this album, and I didn't listen to the critics, and I've listened to this album about 2 or 3 times since I owned it within the last 2 weeks, or whatever, because I got it in the mail on December 12th of this year, so yeah. Alright, next up is their album Venom, Bullet from My Valentine's album Venom, and definitely a really great album. And man, this album, I think it's even better than Temper Temper. I mean, Temper Temper's good, but I think Venom is way better in my opinion, because the songs, they're well put together. The vocals by Matt, really great. The guitars by the guitarist, the drumming, everything about these songs on here are just fucking heavy, and a very good standout by Bullet for My Valentine. Definitely recommendation. Definitely one of their best albums ever, in my opinion. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest up off the ground, so I'm going to keep bending down. Okay, next up is another album that gets a lot of hate, and this is All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot. And it's the only Slipknot album I bought for the month of December of 2018. And yeah, this is a really great album. I don't listen to what the critics say as well on this album, because it would also get a lot of hate sometimes. Not just by critics, but by metalheads, other metalheads, and just critics as well, you know. I mean, some people, that's metalheads, and people that like Slipknot, or people that don't like Slipknot, they would just go and say All Hope Is Gone is a bad album. But once again, an album I listened to about 2 or 3 times since I've owned it, and man, really good album. Definitely recommended again. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about this album. This is the next up album that I'm going to be talking about is one I've really been wanting for a very long time, and I finally got it at the record store, and it was brand new. It was like $4.99, wrapped in, still in shrink wrap, and I got it really cheap, $4.99. But yeah, it's Faceless by Godsmack, and yes, it's the explicit version. And yeah, man, definitely a recommendation again, because all these albums, the only reason I'm recommending these is because, in my opinion, all of these albums are great. You know, this is a really great album. Definitely one of my favorite Godsmack albums ever, along with their album Awake and their self-titled. I still need to get their album IV, which would probably be another great album, you know, because I've heard some of the songs from that album. But yeah, Faceless, this is definitely a recommendation once again, because definitely a really great album. From Straight Out of Line, the title track, I Stand Alone, Realigned, Serenity, I Fucking Hate You, just to name a few, you know. But yeah, this album is definitely recommended again. Alright, next up is Seether and their album Karma and Effect, and I know the full album cover is supposed to look like this picture right here with just the weird face and that black eye or whatever, but for some reason when I bought this at the record store, I looked in the booklet and stuff, and there was like a page cut out of it, so I guess whoever owned it before I did, of course, because it was used or whatever, whoever the record store bought it from, I guess they cut the front album cover off or whatever, but still, that doesn't hurt the sound play of the album or nothing. But yeah, this is a really great Seether album, and in my opinion, I think Seether is a really underrated grunge band, if you know what I mean, because they don't really get much recommendations, or, I mean, they don't really get much of the recognition that they deserve, if you know what I mean. This is a really great band, and I hope y'all will take your time listening to this album, because I definitely recommend it again, because let me tell y'all why, because the singles, these are really great songs, from Remedy, Truth, The Gift, and even the deep cut Never Leave, which is one of my personal favorites of the whole album and Seether's whole discography, because Never Leave, really great song, but this whole album, it's really, really great. Definitely check it out, y'all. Alright, and the last and final album for y'all for December 2018 CD collection belongs to Sinner by Drowning Pool, and sadly, it's their only album with original vocalist Dave Williams, who sadly passed away at age 30 in 2002. And I just want to say, rest in peace, Dave Williams. You're definitely missed by many metalheads, including myself, because when I listen to like another album from Drowning Pool, it just doesn't feel the same, because Dave Williams, he was something special. He really was. He just had this great voice, you know. It's just sad how some bands, they lose their original vocalist, guitarist, drummer, or whoever, you know, because of death, or even if they leave the band. But in this case, Dave Williams, he didn't leave the band, he passed away. So yeah, this is definitely the only album of Drowning Pool that I will ever buy, because their older vocalists, they do not match up to the potential and talent that Dave Williams had. I mean, I'm not saying other vocalists aren't talented, they just don't fit Drowning Pool, if you know what I mean, because Dave Williams was Drowning Pool, in my opinion, if you know what I mean, because take a look at it. So many great songs from this album, from the title track, Bodies, Tearaway, Pity, just to name a few, guys, once again. But yeah, hopefully I can come down here in this basement and record videos for y'all from now on, because I just gotta be really quiet, because my girlfriend, her family sleeps downstairs, of course, and me, Leanne, and her mom, we all sleep upstairs, because we have an upstairs in the house. But in this basement, I go up the stairs and I go through the kitchen and stuff, and their bedrooms are away from the kitchen, but still, I gotta be really quiet. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Please subscribe to the new channel, I would be really grateful for y'all. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I had to talk low, but it'll be fine. But other than that, hit the like button, subscribe, and God bless y'all. I love y'all. Peace.